Hi guys, it's Allison, and as you could tell from that intro, last weekend was the Canadian National Jigsaw Puzzling Competition. This was actually my first time entering the competition or really speed puzzling at all. I did try to do some practice before the competition, but I didn't get to do very much. I've always loved jigsaw puzzles, but I'm sure, as you guys have heard a few times now, I was inspired by Karen Puzzles. And I had to try it. I saw it was coming up and I was so excited to get off the wait list for individuals and get to do pairs as well. I was part of the individuals, I believe it was B round, and then the pairs C. I actually got one of the bags here, so I'll show you guys the puzzles that I did. This was the puzzle for the individual round. This took me for a loop, let me tell you. I don't do landscapes. No, I don't do landscapes. I am very much a Disney / cute animals / like pop art puzzler. So seeing this, oh, did I panic? And I had some first competition problems, let me tell you. So one of the amazing things that they do for the puzzling competition is you do get like a swag bag. This was mine. It says Ravensburger on it. Ravensburger does sponsor the competition. And you get some really cool stuff in there. You, of course, have your lanyard with your badge. You get a clip, and like there was a little puzzle keychain. And I think there's some other stuff. But that clip was the start to many problems. I actually tried printing like a box holder the night before because I had just forgotten it. I was also preparing for Comic-Con at the time. So my printer failed in the middle of the night. And I saw that clip in that bag and I was like, hey, that clip's gonna be perfect for holding up a box lid, right? No. No, that was a fail. So I had to quickly use my phone to hold it up, and of course, because I was originally going to use my phone for streaming on Twitch, which I didn't end up doing, of course, I ended up using it there, and my alarm went off twice during competition. I felt so bad. I was so embarrassed. I didn't know if other people could hear it because I was listening to music, so I had to turn that off a few times. I didn't get as much footage as I wanted to because I forgot to hit record on this. Mind you, this is my first YouTube video. I used to do YouTube videos back in the day. I used to do like Twilight edits and like small little vlogs and stuff, but this is me getting back into it. So I didn't have that like second reflex to just hit record. But it's okay, it's okay. We got some footage of me, so as you can see from the intro, I'm very happy with it. I was very happy I remembered to take what I did. I love that. And I had a lot of fun using my camera and using it for the first time at a competition that I was at for the first time. But yeah, like I said, that clip did not work. So this guy was already taking me for a loop. Then I had multiple fails. I don't do landscapes, though this puzzle, I've seen some of the other ones. Just lots of people had some hard ones. This was gorgeous. I kind of wish for individual A's, they had like a very similar landscape, and then there was some canoes here. I kind of wish I gotten that one because more color sorting. That's something that I'm slowly getting more and more into is color sorting. But I did get like a oh my god, I've had it upside down this entire time. I did manage to get like some of the sky and some of the water, which I'm very proud of. I noticed a lot of people were starting here, which was genius. I didn't end up doing that till the end. I did not finish my puzzle. I wasn't going in expecting to finish. I wasn't going in expecting to like even make top 50. If it happened, it would be amazing. But like I said, this was my first puzzling competition. So I didn't make it last though. I think I was second to last in individuals and third to last in pairs. So I'm very proud of that. I will gladly take that. Especially because again, I don't do landscapes. I have since completed this at home just because it was bugging me. I was like, I know I could have done it. I know I could have done it. And I finally got to complete it. I am going to try speed puzzling again with this puzzle in the future for a video. Just to see like if I can finally like complete it under the 2-hour mark. That was the thing with individuals. So you get 2 hours. It's a 500-piece puzzle. And then I did pairs with my partner. And we did this beauty right here. Now, when I tell you, we saw this and we were both so happy. This is gorgeous. I know a lot of people ended up loving this one this weekend. Both of these puzzles were exclusive to the Canadian National Puzzling Competition. So these weren't like before release. These were super special. And oh my god, I love this one. Again, did not complete it though, unfortunately. Same thing, we didn't come in last, so I'm very happy, I'm very proud of that. We did not finish it. I was very hopeful there for a while, but at this point, I had not slept from the stress. I had been up like practically all night because I was so excited and nervous all at the same time, and I had just done my individuals, and my back was killing. I actually had a neck problem that Friday before, and I had to go to a masseuse and a chiropractor. So, like, I'm not trying to make excuses or anything, but God, was my neck killing me. So, my neck and my back at that, after the individuals, I was just done. But we did really well. I think we ended up getting, like, 330 pieces in there. I'm gonna post, as part of, like, the whole videos and everything, like, our stats and, like, where we came in. So, you're gonna see that. But, yes, these trees, let me tell you, these were the pain, I think. These trees, especially like the sun part here, I have not tried to complete this since. I definitely will though, because it is gorgeous. The turtles were also a little bit of a problem, but I love doing the coral. It was such a satisfying puzzle to do, and I'm so excited to do this again. Probably will also try to do a video of me completing this by myself. But I am just so proud to have these. I did almost get the canoe puzzle. I was contemplating it, but I held off because I wanted to wait to see what like the other puzzles look like from the competition. There was some gorgeous ones. I know, like, I think it was the individual final or the pairs final. It was a painted portrait type style of like kids, I think in rain boots and stuff. Super cute, but I decided, because in Georgetown, where the puzzling competition was held, there is actually Canada's Puzzles, which is the largest puzzle store in Ontario, and they were one of the sponsors. They helped like with the event, but they also had their store open. So I ended up going and grabbing this Ravensburger 1,000 piece princess puzzle. If you know me, I love princesses. I love villains more, but I love princesses. And I haven't done a 1,000 piece puzzle. I might have when I was younger and I just don't remember. But as of now, as I've started getting into puzzling back again and speed puzzling and competitions, never done a 1,000. So I have a few 1,000s I definitely want to try. I have like a South Park one that's really funny where it's like just nothing but eyes practically. And then I've got, what is it? Labyrinth. The map from Labyrinth, which is gorgeous. But it looks a pain in my butt. This I adore because there's definitely like a lot of color sorting, and I feel like if you look at the frames and stuff here, I'll definitely be able to like recognize which color goes to who. So not only can I color sort, but I can princess sort. And I know there's one Ravensburger Disney puzzle right now that people are getting their fastest time on. That unfortunately was sold out, so I felt like this was my next best bet. I almost went for a Scooby-Doo themed one that looked so satisfying, but I just knew being a 1,000 piece puzzle and being like a full image of the gang and like villains, it would be like multiple solid pieces of just like Velma Orange or multiple pieces of Scooby Brown, and I'm like, I'm not ready for that. I can't. I want to, but I can't. So I'm gonna try this one first. I also grabbed this puzzle. This one is by Galison. I apologize if I'm pronouncing it wrong. It is a spooky portraits puzzle. It is absolutely gorgeous. One thing I love more than Disney is Universal Monsters. And oh my god, when I saw this, I freaked out. I contemplated on it twice and then finally went, you know what, I am gonna grab it. And talk about beautiful. So it's got actually, like, you can tell here, it's got gold foiling on the box around each portrait. And it's like that in the actual puzzle itself. Mine's a little funny because it's like offset a little bit. So it kind of messed with my eyes. But such a good quality puzzle. Oh my god. I definitely want to get more puzzles by this company. Such high quality. Like, the snapping pieces was so satisfying. There was no false fits. It came with this like extra card, which I kind of want to put on my wall. And then it was the first puzzle that not only can I pick up, I could put together, like put away in sections. And I see a lot of people doing that. I definitely will re-puzzle it again. I definitely want to try speed puzzling it, but there was something satisfying about just like putting it away in sections. But you can kind of see what I mean when I say like the foil is offset. I don't know if that was like an error or something. And I don't mind it. It's just, it definitely messed with my eyes. But that one was a lot of fun. And I got a tiny puzzle too, but gosh, if I could find it right now. I can't. But yeah, that was everything that I got at it. Most of the competition stuff will be in like the videos that I add with this. But it was a lot of fun. I am so excited. I'm hyped for next year. I'm definitely going to practice more landscapes. And I'm definitely going to try to enter next year. The goal is to complete puzzles next year. I feel like I can do it. I feel like I can do it. For some reason, we thought pairs was 2 hours as well. I'm not too sure why we thought this, but I think hearing like the 1:30 is what threw us into a loop. And me being tired from individuals, but next year we will finish. I am determined. Especially for me to finish an individual. I feel like I can do it. I'm so excited for next year, but I'm definitely going to try to join in on some of their online competitions as well. But yeah, did you guys go to the national puzzle competitions here in Canada? Did you go in Georgetown? If you did, what did you compete? What was your final time? What was your puzzle? And are you trying next year? Or did you do one in the US? Tell me, and if you have any questions, ask me down below. I know this is my first YouTube video on this channel, and it's definitely a long one, so I do apologize. But I was just so excited about the event. I definitely had to document it on my camera for the first time. And yeah, stay tuned for a lot more puzzling videos. This channel is going to be kind of an amalgamation. I know people like to block things up of like, this channel's for gaming, this channel's for my life. I can't do that. I don't think I have the attention span for that. So for now anyways, my channel is definitely going to be more puzzling content, some stuff on my cosplaying and conventioning, and then of course stuff on my crocheting. My next video will be on Brantford Comic Con and the stuff I crocheted for that, so stay tuned and thank you so much.